morning, guys. It is Monday morning, and I was honestly feeling super unmotivated to sit down and film because I was having my coffee and just writing down basically my to-do list and things I want to cover this week. And I have a page in my planner where I just kind of jot down all the things that are in my head that I either want to discuss with you or start planning for myself. And then I thought about, is this morning chat going to be a super rambly one because it's just all these random thoughts in my head. But anyway, while I was procrastinating, sitting here to get ready, I was just browsing Instagram and I was looking through my feed and saw a post from RMS Beauty, and it says, "There is nothing more rare nor more beautiful than a woman being unapologetically herself, comfortable in her perfect imperfection. To me, that is the true essence of beauty." So, on that note, I am just going to be unapologetically myself today and just kind of share everything that is in my head. Oh my god, my face is in so much pain right now. I don't know if you guys remember, but on Thursday when I was testing out the Juice Beauty green apple peel, I had one pretty painful cystic pimple on my chin. Well, now that's turned into 3, and they're all right next to each other, and it hurts so much. I actually tried out the Juice Beauty green apple peel for the second time yesterday, hoping that it would tame these suckers, and it didn't do much for the breakouts here. But again, the rest of my face after I took off the peel just definitely looked way more glowy, so that's cool. Yeah, I guess I just wouldn't recommend it for calming breakouts because both times for me it didn't really do much in that department. Also, this morning I spent decorating my planner. I know it's so middle school of me, but it did make me happy because in January I actually put up these little stickers like this guy. Do you guys see that? And it just made me want to use this page way more. I don't know why that added so much for me. So in February, it's pretty lame. I just have this one random sticker up here, and I wasn't into using this monthly page at all. And basically what I do on these pages is I write down anytime I try new products, any new breakouts that I have, any acne trigger foods that I might have OD'd on. And this is also where I plan my capsule wardrobes for each season, and just any dance related updates. So that's what that is. And then this morning, tomorrow, it's gonna be March, and March is also when I am letting myself start shopping for the spring capsule. So that's what this little flag here is for. And then I don't know, I found this sticker, I thought it was cute, so I stuck it on there. And these shoes. And then, I started on April too. So just hung these lights for fun. And this little cup is just adorable. This little stack of books. That was what I was doing as I was having my coffee on the couch. I was decorating my planner like an 8th grader. Okay. When I finish my makeup, I would like to take you guys into my closet real quick because I spent most of Saturday just reorganizing my wardrobe and looking at things that I just did not wear at all this season. And I also got rid of some loungewear that I never touched. I also organized my jeans in a different way because I had them stacked before, and I realized that if I don't keep on top of it all the time, it gets super messy as I pull out one pair from underneath all the other ones. So I actually folded them up and I put them into a clear bin drawer so that when I open it up I can see all my jean options. And yeah, it just I think it's gonna be way easier to maintain that way. Pretty happy with that. I also realized that this is the longest I've gone without shopping for clothes. So minus the 1 million sweatshirt that I bought for myself at the end of January because I finished my first month of dance, I have not bought any clothes since I was in the States. So early December, I just kept telling Brandon this weekend like how happy I am with what's in my closet right now for fall and winter. So another thing that has really enhanced the quality of my life is an idea I got from my friend Chisu. And Chisu is my best friend Jessica's husband. So we went shopping with them in November, and Chisu was telling us how he always tailors all his jeans. And I always knew that that was an option, but I never really did anything about it. And I just wore the jeans that I had, as they were. I wasn't crazy about some of them. But recently I've been taking each pair that I already like, but they could be better, and I've been bringing them to the tailors, and I found one near my house, and I absolutely love the lady that works there. She's been doing all my jeans, and oh my gosh, it just totally adds to me just being so crazy about what's already in my wardrobe and making it better. So that's definitely a new feeling that I've experienced. It's loving my clothes without having to go and buy new things to replace them. And all of my jeans now just fit me perfectly. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, duh, that's what happens when you tailor your clothes. But honestly guys, if you have not done that, I highly recommend it. I know that I'm gonna have them for a while. I have these pair of Gap jeans that actually, when I first moved to Korea and I gained a bit of weight, I thought I'd never get into those jeans again, and that was like about 5 years ago. But recently, those jeans have actually become too big for me, and they weren't as skinny as I liked, so I took that in. She fixed it up, and the pants just fit like a glove. I don't think I could buy a better pair than how these currently fit me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you, Chisu. You've changed my life. So what I mean by I use my planner to start planning for next season's capsule wardrobe is I go into the monthly section and I let myself shop for spring stuff in March, summer stuff in June-ish, and then fall in, I want to say like early August, I believe. And then, winter stuff like in October. And I just have markings in there. So up until then, what I do is I just kind of think about what I really need and would like to be a staple in my wardrobe. And then I start just online window shopping. And then I have my reference list on my phone. So this is where I keep all of my project lists. And if I go into my reference and wish list, I have a capsule wardrobes folder. And up here I have spring and summer. And I have spring and summer together because when we go to the States in April, I'd like to knock out both of these wardrobes that one trip. So when I go in here, I just have a list of all the different things that I am interested in. And by no means is any of this set in stone. I could very well change my mind and erase it, but it's just to dump my thoughts out on one page. As you guys saw in my closet, my spring and summer tops is totally lacking. So in here, it's very general. I just wrote, I need to have 4 tops to wear throughout the week, and I would like a spring summer friendly button down with a rounded Peter Pan collar. And yeah, I just need some shorts that I can wear when I work with my students, because the current pairs that I have right now, they're a little bit too short, and I'm not comfortable dressing like that for work. I also started clearing up this thing again, my little capsule makeup collection, because I've mentioned this before, but there are a lot of items that crept in there that should not be there. So I think that is definitely going to be an upcoming video, phase 2 of my little capsule makeup collection. If you guys haven't already seen my phase 1, I'll link that right up here for you guys. I am so happy that HBO Girls is back with season 5. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting for months. It's one of my favorite shows. Brandon hates that show, by the way. He hates that I watch it. But I love it. I think it's so funny. And if you guys have not watched it yet, you need to do yourselves a favor and watch HBO Girls from season 1. Oh my gosh, I also was really looking forward to Fuller House, which is Netflix's sequel to Full House. And I think they're them getting together after, I don't know, like 20 something years. I could be wrong, but it's after some crazy amount of time. And I grew up watching Full House, and when it was available this weekend, I finally downloaded it. And I started an episode, and before I did, Brandon was like, yeah, it got pretty horrible reviews, so he wasn't interested in watching it with me. And for me, it was like, even if it's bad, I still wanted to watch it just for nostalgic purposes. So anyway, I played it while I was getting ready yesterday, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's so bad. It's so corny. It's it's just so corny. It makes me cringe. But I'm still gonna watch it. I think it's gonna be the perfect show to have on my counter, like while I'm cooking or something. So I don't have to like really sit there and be focused, but it's just nice to have, you know, background noise. I asked my sister too, I'm like, have you seen it? And she's like, oh, is it a real thing? I just thought it was like a coming soon, maybe. But no, she hasn't watched it yet. I also watched this documentary yesterday with Brandon called The True Cost. And oh my gosh, if you guys are into like fashion documentaries, you should totally watch this, because it talks about, I mean, it shows you the other side of the coin in terms of like the sweatshops and the factories in third world countries that, you know, produce all the fast fashion stuff that, you know, we consume. So the factories that make clothes for H&M, Zara. This documentary shows like the really awful living conditions and what these people go through, you know, to make clothes for the western part of the world. And it was really heartbreaking. On a more positive light, it made me really interested in looking into like more slow fashion, like more sustainable stuff, so that I am not contributing to the immense amount of waste produced from, you know, buying cheap clothes, like wearing it a few times and then tossing it. There's a part in the documentary where it talks about how, you know, when we donate clothes, only like a small percentage either gets sold at like thrift shops or, you know, given to charities, and everything else just gets thrown out. And because of all the clothes that gets transported over there into those third world countries, a lot of people are just digging through the crap that comes into their land, and then their local economy, like the clothes that they would normally sell, that's gone to crap because there's all this excess clothing already that people don't feel the need to, you know, buy more clothes from their own country. I am doing a poor job of explaining this, but anyway, if you guys are interested in this, I will leave a link down below. I highly recommend checking out this documentary. I'd like to explore ways that I can be a smarter consumer, you know, when I go shopping during the times that I need to. And yeah, I think it's just good for awareness purposes. I don't want to say that I will never shop at like fast fashion brands like Zara or H&M, but I definitely want to support sustainable fashion brands and, you know, buy stuff that's gonna last me more than a season. I'm not really into buying trendy clothes anyway. My style is very simple and minimalistic. I like buying stuff that's going to last me a few years. Really sorry about the lighting. The sun is just going in and out. And look guys, it started snowing again. So I'm gonna take you guys into my closet. Please don't mind the unmade bed. I don't make my bed anymore, not after reading about, you know, the dust mites and trapping them in there. So I just kind of open up my curtains and just let the bed breathe. This is a little note that I made for Brandon, just so he knows where to, you know, dump his clothes that need to be washed. So my rule is flip clothes inside out, but not socks. And then make sure to empty pockets, because I've definitely washed Brandon's chapsticks and pieces of tissue. Okay, so this is the closet that I share with my husband, Brandon. And okay, this is what I worked on this Saturday. I finally created a little valet for myself. And what I do is every time I switch out bags, I empty the contents and I put it here so that the next time I want to carry a new bag, I can just walk right in here and, you know, put the stuff that I need. This bin is full of my most used bags. So here is a leather bag I have from J. Crew. It's super old. This is a Matt and Nat. Yes, it's like a vegan leather bag. This is my little Lucky brand bag. Okay, this is totally turning into a closet tour. And this is my favorite bag. This is from Madewell. It is monogrammed with my initials, and this is the one I probably use the most. So again, this is for my most used bags. And then I have a bin here of bags I don't use as frequently. So I have clutches, I have my hiking backpack, I have a weekender bag, I have a Topshop like fanny pack, a tote from Reebok. Anyway, okay, sorry, I won't go through everything. Maybe that'll be a separate video. This is a little bin where I put pillowcases because I like to wash them separately, so they live right there. This is a bag that wouldn't fit in there, and I didn't want to like crumple it up, so it's just sitting here with my clothes. Now, these are all of my clothes. I have mostly just jackets and coats back here, cardigans, sweaters, button-downs. So I'd say that's pretty minimal. These are all Brandon's clothes, Brandon's clothes, Brandon's clothes, Brandon's clothes. I have some tops up here. Now, I am really worried for my spring and summer wardrobe because as you guys can see, I have 2 white v-necks, a gray v-neck, a black v-neck, 2 black tanks, 2 white tanks, and a really, really short crop top. This shirt I've had for a bajillion years. This lacy top, I don't know if I'm going to hold on to. And this is like what I usually wear to dance. Just a black v-neck, and I have 2 Reebok fleeces, I guess. So this is what I worked on this weekend. And then over here we just have, Brandon has some suits. I have some of my scarves here. And then I made a bin for all of my beanies, and minus this one. This one I got at a ski resort in Korea. This is one from J. Crew I got years ago. And then these 3 in the middle. No, I'm sorry. And this one I got in Korea as well. It's just a beanie. And these 2 are special because my mom knit these for me. These are just like slouchy beanies. And then I have a bin with gloves because we're always misplacing our gloves, so I just figured it'd be nice to have like one little station for it. This ugly box here has my dry cleaned wedding dress that I'm still trying to sell. So if any of you guys are looking for a wedding dress, oh my god, someone just buy my wedding dress. Okay, and then this is also what I worked on. Here are my just sleep stuff. I have some new pillowcases, a washcloth, and just some t-shirts, shorts, tanks. Yeah, it's like loungewear and sleepwear. And over here I have my shorts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. 2 short for work, 2 short for work, 2, yeah, they're all 2 short for work. So that's that. And then down here is probably my favorite drawer. These are all of my jeans. Now, if I organize it this way, I can just pull one out without disrupting like a whole stack of my jeans. And also, I would like to kind of
rotate my jeans better in terms of like not wearing one pair way too much. So I'm thinking maybe after I wear a pair, I can like stick it in the back. I love every single pair that's in here. So yeah, that is what I was up to on Saturday. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to get started on my day. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!